Hey Taurus, TT here with another channel message for all of my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. Alright, remember that all these readings or these messages are timeless, so claim it when it resonates, leave it until it does. As always, I'm so glad to be back on this channel or in my little cubby corner in my closet. Shh, don't tell nobody. But yeah, if you're new, welcome to our little love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you are returning, welcome back, you guys. We are here. We're going to be diving deep today. I could just feel it. Yeah, let's get into this reading. I don't even know what it's going to be about, okay? But for all of my successful entrepreneurs out there, all of my working hard people on the front line, really putting yourself out there, really doing extra for the collective Taurians. Y'all are killing it out here in this energy field. Like all week long, like y'all are defying the odds. Things should really get better by the 22nd of January. You may notice like a lift. Okay, whatever was weighing you down or making you feel like you were unsure of yourself, or just in general, just feeling like this cloud of confusion or like you were held down on purpose, that's about to be released, okay? And I feel like a lot of you've been holding on, you've been holding out on us, Taurus, okay? You've been working on some things in secret. Not really letting a lot of people know what you're not letting your right hand know what your left hand's doing, or your left hand know what your right hand's doing. A lot of positivity, a lot of success and optimism. Really channeling through this reading today. It's your joy. Okay, if you got nothing from this retrograde, if you got nothing from this deep emotional state of realization, was that joy is always going to be your key to success, Taurus. As long as you're doing what makes you feel good, you're lucky. As long as your environment is conducive to your health, you're happy, right? You're willing to do whatever's necessary when you are uplifted, when you feel invigorated, right? And naturally what happens is you're going to start receiving all the accolades, the praise, the recognition. Some of you are, I'm picking up that there are people on my Taurian channel that are considered celebrities or high value people. Hey, how you doing? All right, thank you for watching my channel. I see y'all too. A lot of you have your own subscriber base and you kind of just lay low in the back and you don't really say much. But I mean, I'm honored again to be able to see that there's so many Taurians out here in our collective energy that are really stepping up and becoming leaders, that have been doing this. They've been in the game for a while already. They're just constantly revamping, remerging. You're really an inspiration as collective energy. You're doing whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't have to be tarot. It doesn't have to be spiritual. But what it is you've been showing up as the example. You're having conversations about things that most people don't want to talk about. And above anything else, you are putting yourself on the forefront, all right? And naturally, you're inspiring other Taurians and other people within the collective to continue putting themselves out there and continue chasing their dreams. Well, excuse me, embracing their dreams, right? And allowing the blessings that come along with the alignment of your true life purpose to follow. So kudos to all of you guys. Thank you for all that you do, despite the hate that you receive, right? Despite the hurtful words, despite things that you may read or people that you love that may not be supporting you. That's okay. A lot of you are going through a cleansing process, not just within yourself internally. Spirit is saying by the 22nd, you would have done that internal work and you're about to really gain like a whole new tribe of people. Okay. you've outgrown some space, or you've outgrown a certain collective, and you're needed somewhere else. Okay? So anything that you have done to recreate yourself, revamp, or something like that, your perspective is shifting, Taurus. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Your perspective is shifting. And when your perspective is shifting, everything that you once believed, you're questioning everything, right? So whatever doctrines you've been taught, whatever, you know, teachings you once learned, you're evaluating them. Like, you're like spreading them all around the table, and you're like, okay, boom, I remember this. How do I feel about that? Let me put myself in the position of, in the position of every last single person, which means you're looking at things from a bird's eye view. You're really zooming in to like, okay, I know how I feel about it, but now let me put myself in the position of, you know, another woman or another man. Let me put myself in a position to see it from the eyes of the LGBT community. Let me put myself in a position. Let me go way back. So I'm seeing that image in Lucy where she was sitting in that chair, and this is what it feels like, what you're going through right now, to have reached a very high percentage of your cerebral consciousness, okay, if you will. That movie, the part in Lucy where she's sitting in the chair, and they were talking about what it's like to use 100% capacity of your brain, right? You would pretty much become nothing, right? So someone's in this process of becoming nothing, right? In order to become everywhere and everything at the same time. It's a beautiful metamorphosis that I'm experiencing, all right, connecting with this energy. But this isn't even for you. I feel like you're doing this for the whole. Like, you're doing this for humanity, right? You're doing this like you're restoring faith, you know? Optimism. There's something that you're giving birth to, and the interesting thing that I know about this, the way that I'm explaining it to you is choppy, because the Lucy movie, the drug, right, that they were pretty much trying to sell was like the hormone that a female produces during while giving birth. It's the thing that helps create the bones, the skin, all the components, right? So someone is deep in like magician metamorphosis energy right now. That is so potent. It's because it's something that it comes from such a natural state, right? It's so raw. And the fact that you are utilizing that creator energy like that, you're giving birth essentially, right? And your brain is going at a rapid rate. Like, okay, so you may be experiencing, or you have been experiencing, a lot of symptoms. So your brain is excelling at a rapid rate. And every time you hit a ceiling or a percentage of the most that you could go, you die. Your body goes through this shedding process, and you're literally nothing and everything at the same time right now. Or you're about to be once this process is done. It's a potent chaos. It's a necessary chaos. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's a necessary chaos. Just a drop of that. Man. Okay. Now, understand with duality, right? Chaos has a negative connotation because a lot of corrupt people have used it to deconstruct. But what you're doing is you're taking that same chaos and you're reconstructing. But no one can see that. They can't see what's happening on a molecular level type of energy. They can't see the atoms, the bonds, and everything, how it's all morphing. It's like someone is really going through a Lucy experience. Look at that. Third eye, their perception, their visions, everything is... Didn't I say when you hit a cloud, okay, or a ceiling, you break through that field and you keep going and going. There's no limitation. And you see the family here, like I said, you're recreating something. And you have 11 too. And like I said, this is that raw talent, that raw ingredient that comes from creating a human being. You're a creator, you're God. Whoa. And you will be successful. You see very clearly. You've seen very clearly, or you know. Whoever you are, you have seen. You've seen your future children. You've seen your descendants. You've seen how many you're going to have. You've seen everything. Who you're going to have them with. So it's like you know why you're doing this. You know why you're here. You know your purpose. You know what's being manifested. The stability that's being manifested. You know what it's going to take as a people. You know a lot. Look at that stability. Didn't I say? You're anchoring something deep, 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 deep within the earth. And it's going to take time and it's going to take patience, but you're doing it. And this is only confirmation for you that you are reaching deep within the core of something. And like these cards are just confirming the visions that I was having in regards to you. Look at this, kindred spirit. Like you already know who the one is for you. You already know. Kindred partnership. Okay, this is 1 + 1 = 3. You see this? 2 and 1 is 3. So 1 + 1 = 3 for you. But you already know. You've already seen. You've seen the future. You've seen the future, the past. You've seen everything. You've seen the totality of how it all... look at that. Intuition, manifestation. So this is spirit. This is spirit. I don't know. You are... I think you be sending... Whoever this masculine energy is... They send messages to their person. I just feel like, Taurus, there's a masculine energy. Okay, with change here. Something has been on the fence or indecisive energy. Because I feel like the feminine energy is experiencing uncertainty and trying to process the different things. So one of you is still in this cycle of completing or closing out certain experiences. Spirit is really working on someone to help them get out of their head and really trust this or see it for what it is, because I feel like they've seen the future as well. But at times they may doubt it because the physical manifestation may not have come yet, or it's taking time, or they had to be very patient. There's a series of events that has affected this person's Merkaba. So this person's vessel has like taken a couple hits. They've gone through some things. This could be you as the feminine Taurus, or this could be the feminine in this situation in general. The events that's being guided to change here, because something wasn't built on solid ground. Something wasn't built on a stable ground. These relationships weren't built on solid grounds. So there's a direct message, Taurus, but I don't feel like it's coming from spirit directly. I do feel like your person is directly communicating to you that these events prepared you for this connection here. What's manifesting? It's like you're sacrificing or you're giving up a lot to go towards a direction, and I feel like you want to make sure that you're not wishful thinking, or you want to make sure that the connections that you're giving up, that there really wasn't any hope left before you make such big catastrophic decisions. Okay, because you see how this is here. Let me show you. You see intentions. Someone is intentionally guiding you through these rough waters. Okay, someone is intentionally seeking you. They go up, they take a bird's eye view, they come back down, they send out manifestation energy, those conflicts. So someone is calling you in. Someone is calling you in, and a lot of these events, it's like you may notice that you have tower after tower after tower, or conflict after conflict after conflict. It's because if this person's intentionally changing everything. And why I say that is because I feel like what this person is doing, anything that's not meant to be in alignment with your life journey or in alignment with your true life purpose and why you came here, they're sending out intentions that it be removed now. So you could be, you know, in a situation with Jimmy, John, or Harry. This is just an example, y'all. You could be talking it out with them, and the relationship may not last. And I feel like the relationship ain't lasting because you would have gone down a certain path towards, as loyal as you are, 10, 20, 50 years, the rest of your life with that person. Because once you believe and you commit to something, there's no undoing you. It's like you have a one-track mind after that. So this is why you take it so seriously when you're about to fall in love with someone or be involved with certain people that you care about, is because once you commit that you are in it, you're going to need God himself to come and tell you no. You ain't gonna take it from just anybody. You know what I'm saying? You're not. You're gonna need God to make it real, make it tangible. Like, I'm gonna need you to show me without a shadow of a doubt that I cannot refute that this is something that's not for me. Okay? So yeah, you're going from caring connections, like, yeah, I care about that person, I care about that person, yeah, I vibe with this person, you know, we used to kick it in the gym type of energy, to know, I gotta know you, we gotta be kindred, we have to be like, you gotta be the one. So these events has challenged you, challenged your thought process, challenged your belief systems. It's challenged, you know, anything that has been trying to distract you. It says distractions, anything that's been an illusion or trying to get you off course. Conflict, events happen, and then you end up letting them go. These are a series of events. So we're going to dive into this person's intentions because I'm really curious at this point. And you know me, I'm going to follow the rabbit hole. We're going to go there. There's a path that's being open for you. And you're like right on the precipice. You're right on the precipice. Okay. And then here you have Spirit overseeing this entire situation. Spirit, we're going to tap into you too, because we got Spirit here. Spirit asking you what you really want, what you genuinely want. Because a lot of times, Taurus, you may be running off of a thought process like we talked about in the Taurus show that was given to you. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is here helping you manifest what you created for yourself in alignment with your intuition, not based off of what you were told to do. And I feel like if this person wasn't in alignment with your future or a part of your soul tribe or your family, something about this is your real family. That's what I see here. This person is saying, I'm your real family. We're family. This is a clone of me, or this is a fraud. And this person is intentionally, like, every time you try to get caught up in like the fantasy of it, like trying to make it work, or oh, I can make this work, or I can make that work, the rug gets ripped. Because it's like you two were made for each other with these two people here. And you wouldn't know that, but this goes back to, damn. Look at that. I told you you're going through a metamorphosis. The way you speak to yourself is changing. Everything is changing. You got the keys here. You got the key to your joy, like your happiness. Look at some of y'all. Oh my God. You got a loving man here. Taurus. You got a lot of people showing up for you. Let's get into this. Let's get into this because a lot of people want to talk to you. They want to communicate. A lot of people coming towards you, Taurus. Whoo. This is challenging, Taurus. This is challenging because, yeah, this is challenging. Let's get some cards here. I don't even know what deck to pull. So we're going to use this deck. I kind of want to see like black and white. Give it to me. Give it to me. Real black and white. Spirit, what is the intentions of this person? Because this person is above the clouds. This is like, this person is above the clouds. They got on a cape. Which means the way that they're standing, they're moving this either direction. So which means they're in control of their back and forth energy. They're in control of the waves or the events here. So let's see. The intentions of this back and forth energy. Wow. So this person is coming in to rescue you from something. There is someone manifesting a transformation within you to help you close a chapter, a cycle, a major life cycle, a major chapter to help you. It's like they're in the ethers. This person they are supporting you or assisting you to close out a major chapter in your book of life. With strength in the world. This is definitely soul tribe type of energy. You have happiness. This person is making you ask yourself, what is true happiness for you? What is happiness for you? Okay. And they're directly communicating with you telepathically, specifically. Doesn't this person kind of look like you remember Avatar? The person from Way of the Water. This guy kind of looks like that. I just noticed this. All right, this is the father of water, so this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But listen, don't get caught up in this, in the signs. This person is this person is like standing there like a beacon of light. All right, a beacon of positivity, freedom, optimism, vitality. This person is confidently standing here and intentionally helping you see the truth for yourself. That's how I see here. All right, they're saying you were doing an okay job by yourself, but based off of their spiritual observation, you're barely holding on, Taurus. That's what they're saying. You're barely holding on to your balance, okay? They've watched you grow, like, exceptionally quickly, fast, but they did have something to do with that. This may be someone that has come back and forth out of your life. Okay, again, there's a lighthouse in the back deck, so light could be significant. What's the events that Taurus needs to be aware of? What's the events that Taurus needs to be aware of? So something's intended to happen at your house that may disappoint you. Some of you may have to move, or you had to move a house location because someone knew where you lived or something wasn't growing there. There could also be really dark energy in your home with this Hierophant energy. This has a lot to do with your sanctuary, making sure your home is a healthy sanctuary. So with Empress, the Four of Wands, and Strength card, this is like there could have been like an unexpected fire, disaster. I'm not saying this is gonna happen. I feel like this could even be, you know, like fighting a monster, okay, or something that's been trying to get into your home or someone. The Four of Wands is definitely my card of, you know, sometimes perfectionism can make us like stay in a relationship longer because we become more afraid of walking away from the relationship knowing it's no good for us because we have children with people or because we want to put on a facade again. It's easier to go back to sleep, right? So this person is like standing outside the matrix, like calling you in or phone calling you in, telling you to like stand strong or stand firm. They're like, look at this. This is uncomfortable. This could have happened 4 times. You could have been displaced or trying to figure out where you're going or what you're going to do. Like you've been on this, you just been in this water getting towed the fuck up, Taurus. And so this person has like saw into your future or looked into your future, and their intuition is telling them. This is a very powerful energy here. But they're like, look out or watch your back or look ahead or don't let someone in. Because someone is definitely like in the dark coming towards you. And you see how like if you look at this card, she's not even paying attention, right? She's minding her business. But in her own home, there's this wall, there's this shadow area, right? And the Four of Wands is, you may be thinking that everything is perfect and everything is fine, but like there's something coming. Okay? Someone could be coming towards you, or someone could really be trying to hurt you. Five of Cups. This is going to be a loss. There's some type of emotional loss here. Some of you have had to lose a lot of people you cared about. Could be 5 people. Time was taken from you as well. You have the Hierophant. So time was taken from you. Money was taken from you. So this person's trying to spare you any more disaster. This person's trying to spare you any more grief or heartache. Trying to encourage you to like move away. Go somewhere else. Do something different. I feel like somebody wants to come and suck you dry. Some of y'all may need to get a cat, because the cat will help keep away bad energies. But there's someone working on you, or they're trying to get at you. These are different establishments as well. These could be like different religious systems, okay, that are coming for you. These could be religious systems that you once trusted as well. You may even still be a part of it, and you're not even aware that they're draining you, Taurus. But someone can view you as like a student. You're still a student, they said. And they're trying to save you disaster. Some of you, they're trying to spare you like you settling down with the wrong person. There could have been an event already where you settled down with the wrong person before, and then you moved out of that, and then you could have got your own place, and then you lost that, and then you're trying to hang on, barely surviving, and you're trying to like get your spirituality together, your practices together. So this person is like channeling light energy into you. So you don't feel alone. They just don't want you to feel alone while you go through these events, these upheavals, these changes. Clarify, who are these caring connections? Who is this caring connection? I feel like it's the same person here. Because a lot of people may only be dealing with you because of your social status, or they only dealing with you because you seem like somebody that they can get close to. I want to be where you are. Oh. Oh, okay. So here we have a situation here, Taurus. Whoever this back and forth person is, they've left you feeling physically left alone. So they physically left you alone, but they're still very much in your energy, right? So anytime you're like entertaining other people or trying to surround yourself with people that care about you, because again, this person is Knight of Pentacles, right? They're taking their time. So while they're taking their time, you're trying to live your life and meet new people and things like that. Okay, you're communicating, you're talking to other people, you're living your life. It can be very harmless, right? 4 of Cups, you're trying to get over the letdowns, not only of the events that have come to your life, but also the fact that the person that you may want isn't coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? Or they go back and forth if they should, or when it's the right time. This person, it's like you get your hopes up and then your hopes get taken away again. There's something about you getting your hopes up thinking that the timing is now, and then the timing is never now. And that is like unstable in itself. So essentially, because that unstable energy can make you feel so chaotic, I feel like you are You're like, that's a distraction for me. You know? However, this person is saying you dealing with other people is a distraction for you. So, interesting. So let's see, what do they have to say about these distractions? So they're pretty much saying that they're just in your life to take your power. They're just in your life to manifest off of you. They're just in your life to, you know, make you work extra hard. This person is saying you're better off being by yourself than you would trying to be with anyone else, even if they're not around. 8 of Cups. Okay, this person is saying that these people are going to get you off of your path. Okay? And then it's going to end. It's not going to end well. It's never going to end well. And this is what they've been wanting you to get. I heard through your thick skull. Who is this person? The Lovers. This person wants you to accept being comfortable with being alone. So let's see. Why does this person want you to be alone, Taurus? So this person feels like you have a unrealistic fantasy when it comes to love. They feel like you have been taught to like jump into relationships for money or to get with relationships because you're trying to, they're pretty much saying like you're looking for love because you're codependent. Okay, that's what they're saying. They're saying that your family, your upbringing brainwashed you to think that love was about reproducing and having a family legacy and all those different things, and they brainwashed you to think that that's something that you need. I'm just gonna let this person speak for a second, but we're gonna see what Spirit says. Okay, so don't worry, Taurus. Okay, this person is also saying that this person is saying that clarify this 7 of Cups. This person is saying you're delusional about love, Taurus, or like you have some type of fantasy that love is supposed to be one way and that you can have it your way. And that's just like something that you've told yourself, like a fairy tale, but it doesn't work that way. This person wants you to accept that relationships hurt, that people betray you, that you always think the grass is greener on the other side. So you run into the arms of someone that's going to drain your energy, and they end up betraying you, and then you end up coming back wanting to have love after you've gone out there and given yourself to the wolves, is what they're saying. Okay, I heard this person say what, Jacob or something like that. And like if they have the money and the status and the fame or something like that, or they're like, this person feels like your reasonings are either due to money, security, stability, or you have some type of issue around rushing into relationships off of fantasy that they're in love with you. This person is saying that you don't know what love is because you're always searching for it outside of yourself, and you need to sit down and love yourself. And when you become comfortable with loving yourself and you stop self-destructing, then you'll be able to experience what real love is. So this person is telling you that you got to stop looking for love. Okay. So let's see what Spirit is saying. Spirit, can you mediate this situation between... This person is saying you can't discern the difference between what real love is. Because you're searching for a feeling. You're searching for a feeling. Like an addict is what they're saying. You have a fiend for a sensation. And it's an insatiable itch that you may never ever really get to fix. What? This person better be a doctor. Spirit, can you mediate this situation? What are you trying to intuitively tell Taurus Spirit in regards to your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels? Not this person. What are you trying to tell Taurus in regards to this back and forth person with these intentions? Oh. Let me clarify this a little bit more. Hold on, Taurus. Body to body. Body to body. Body to body. Patience, Taurus. So, in regards to you, Spirit is trying to get you, okay, despite this person's perspective of the situation, Spirit is trying to get you to love yourself, okay, to put in work on yourself, to make yourself a priority, and to be willing to let go of anything that disrupts that, no matter who it is. Eight of Pentacles, this is you focusing on working on your physical body. You focusing on working on your stability yourself, where you don't need anybody. This is Spirit saying that it's all about you. Ace of Cups. Okay? And what's meant for you will come in divine timing. Ace of Water. But you see, Taurus, ain't nobody going to tell you that. I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody's going to tell you that. They're going to tell you to put your guards down. They're going to tell you that, oh, you got your standards too high. And that's a part of the conflict that's intended to get you off balance. That's a part of the initiative to have you self-destruct yourself. Because if you make it, you know, if you work on yourself where your confidence is restored, you feel empowered, and you have a sense of, you know, dignity for yourself, pride for yourself, that's a bad thing. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is this is building from the ground, like underneath the ground, before you start building above the ground. You got to be a perfect candidate for that. Okay, and what that looks like for each and every single one of you is going to be different. But they're not going to tell you that, Taurus, because you buying into this idea of love, right, is circulating a lot of financial gain on you. Like, think about it. If you were to go and research just the zodiac Taurus alone, who's the top viewer on YouTube when it comes to looking for love? Taurus, right? But there's a smaller amount of people really giving you honest clarity. There's a small pool of people really giving you guidance for your highest, greatest good. They're going to tell you, oh yeah, this person loves you. They're going to tell you what you want to hear to keep your head in the clouds. Because those investors, right, the advertisements are are betting on you to fall in love with the idea of love rather than ever really spending time loving yourself, right? So in any of this, if I'm going to sit here, and this is where I had to really ask myself, like, as a person, I didn't go on this journey because I wanted to be in a relationship with somebody. Okay, maybe in the beginning, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In the beginning, right, I wanted my person. I knew I wasn't supposed to be where I was, and I wasn't going back. I fell off, right? But I got right back on my path. And it's been a back and forth thing as far as breaking that tie, that addiction, because I created it. You understand? So when I found certain people that were being brutally honest with me, it's what I needed at that time. And when I outgrew that person, I went on and I waited for spirit to guide me to the next person that needed to tell me the tools and the resources, or tell me the brutal honest truth for my next season. And every time I had those breakthroughs, spirit always brought someone to me that would have to tell me the honest truth. Because again, once the Taurus fix their mind, you can't unsee it. So when it got to a certain point where spirit stopped allowing anyone to be able to really read me, I stopped being able to see ahead. And I had to really focus in on my intuition. And it wasn't so much as reading. Like, I never used the readings as, in the beginning when I did, I used to take it like law, like, tell me what's going to happen. Because I was afraid, right? I was afraid of what could become of me, right? When you're in the middle of breaking a lot of different paradigms, a lot of different addictions, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you want to know that it's okay. So I will say all these things serve a purpose, but just sitting there listening to what your person's feelings are towards you every single day, it's unhealthy, right? So when spirit tells me, okay, I need you to confirm something in this, I will confirm it. But to just sit there and give an open channel, hold on, Taurus. I'm back, you guys. I had to check on my children. So as I was saying, when I decided, or when I was asked or called to utilize my gifts in a way to assist people, or assist or be guidance, or hold a torch or a flame of guidance for anyone within the collective, like, I had a very clear conversation, a long conversation with my spirit guides, and I had to make sure that it resonated with me and my moral conscience, like, and it came at a price. And it came at a price where, in order for me to be honest with myself, I literally had to ask myself, I don't want to be a part of the problem. I don't want to be a part of the narrative of making people addicted to anything or assisting in the addiction of anything. And that was a big thing for me, because I really wanted it to, if it wasn't going to be of service in a way where it can benefit you and really help, heal or confirm without controlling, because that was another big thing for me. I did not want to be in a position where I'm controlling people. You understand? And this is, with power comes great responsibility, right? Understanding the subconscious mind is great responsibility. So to be able to share these stories, right? Because these are stories and these are experiences, and we're all interconnected, and we're not too far off from each other. We're always right there with each other. To be able to sit on the opposite side of the screen and speak to someone else and say, I see you, you're not alone, and that you're loved, that it was the key that was given to me. That was the liberation that allowed me to say, okay, I can do that. Right? I'm already doing that. I'm already doing that with my children. I'm already saying that to myself. I can sit here and open my heart in that space to not just one person anymore. Initially, I wanted the person, but I don't care for the person anymore. I don't want the person anymore. The person, I love him, but I don't need him. And I don't want him on my terms. I don't want him to change who he is. I don't want to control him. I don't want to possess him. I want him to be happy. I want him to feel joy. And I don't need him in my life in that physical way in order for me to feel like I'm loved. And it doesn't determine how I'm able to show up and share my love with everyone else in the world. I would never want to be in a relationship with someone where they're so possessive to wanting to have me to themselves that they become jealous or envious of me expressing love to a brother or a sister on the street. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be in that type of relationship. I wouldn't want that for anyone else. If any of you have ever came from insecure relationships, that's one of the things that come to your mind first. Or I don't want to do this. I don't want to make them insecure. Or I don't want to, do this or do that because they're going to react or become they're going to become jealous or they're going to say things and I don't want to trigger them. I want to walk on eggshells. That's not living. That's not love, right? And a lot of times we'll be like, well, we'll work on that until we realize that we're better off on our own. There's this hurry that's being push. There's this narrative of hurry up and get married by this age, hurry up and get in a relationship, hurry up and have kids. There's this drive that's being energetically pushed out into the ethers, subliminally telling people that they're running out of time. So you have to feel like you have to rush and choose who you need to be with. You got to rush and make this decision. And as people in positions of leadership or high status, they're not going to tell you that. Okay? They're going to give you the game, but they're not going to tell you the game that they're also playing on you. Let's be really real. I had a choice. I was given the same opportunity. It didn't sit with my spirit. It didn't sit well with my heart. On my regular channel, my main channel, Talk Tequila, the entire channel was taken away from me. Shut down. Because I refused to lie. I refused to, no matter what zodiac sign it was, just to put messages in the ether to channel and use my vessel, my sanctuary, as a place to just stir the pot and be messy for money? No. I couldn't do it. So yeah, I had to give that up. And I would do it over and over and over and over again. If it don't sit right with me, I'm not selling myself. I'm not going to compromise my integrity. I'm not going to compromise my morals, because then that makes me no better than the next man. That makes me no better than the people that came before me, that didn't get it right before me. So a lot of you are put in this position where you're being prepared to do shit better than the ones that came before you. So the questions that you're asking yourself is this operating from the highest integrity? Are they operating from honesty? Do I trust that system that I'm attached to? What are they feeding me? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally? Are they telling me the truth? Okay, are they creating things that help me get the resources and the help that I need? Or are they doing me just like the pharmaceutical company and the medical industry and everyone else that has a hand in the pot that's been stirred for centuries? It's unfair to tell divine feminine women to lower their standards after telling them they were stupid for lowering their standards ever to begin with. Then tell them, I'm going to need you to lower your standards and accept the fact that not everybody's going to have their shit together. But we're going to need you to settle for these types of relationships and help build a nigga up. That's unfair. But then you belittle divine feminine energy for having the discipline and the devotion to themselves for a connection that is not even tangible, to heal themselves, to repair themselves. You demonize them for being too independent. But because your narrative is hurry up, repopulate the earth, hurry up, do this, hurry up and rebuild and reconstruct the system and all these other things, you don't even realize that you're making pot cakes. You don't even realize how you have made divine feminine energy expendable. You've taken something that was built to be a chaotic energy, expanded over 9 months, right? And you're trying to make what I call rush success. Rush success. Rush success. Rush success. Rush success. I'm about to drop bars right quick. You over here trying to make rush success, right? And then all these different people are like rushing to the top successfully, and then they're pushing a narrative and telling you, oh, you could do it too. But they're not telling you that they were selected by the algorithm. They're not telling you that they were handpicked because they stirred the pot. They ain't gonna tell you that. And then when you snap out of it, you're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, how did I get myself in this situation? There's more than one person involved here, because someone used their power as a hierophant, okay? And they gave you advice. Some of y'all dealt with someone, you were unsure. I don't know what I should do. Should I deal with this person? And this person saw that they had an opportunity to make some coins off of you. Some of y'all dealt with someone that they could clearly see that the person you were connecting with or you were allowing yourself to open with was a false, distorted energy. Vampires. And this is a female. Quick scheming. They ain't gonna tell you that, oh, the energy is power hungry, greedy, and they would never love you the way you truly deserve to be loved. Some of y'all, this is a family member, and they encouraged you to deal with someone because they had a lot of money. Think about the conversations that people have. Think about these conversations. These are the conversations I watch many women have. And men too. Men have the same conversation. Oh, she got a bag. You understand? Men have the same type of conversations. She got her own this. They stake you out. They watch you out. Eating up all the damn children's cereal. Mothers, be careful. That's why I created the tarot for moms. Because a lot of moms out here have been duped. And they sit on your couch and they smile in your face. But you got the children. You deserve love too. But ain't nobody gonna tell you the hardcore truth about the energies that come passing in and out of you. And whoever this person was, they saw it. 9 of Wands. They saw you were defensive and they had an opportunity. They was like, oh, okay, you trust me. So I'm going to tell you rainbows and lollipops about this energy or this person's intentions. And I'm going to watch you open yourself up to them so this person can be cruel to you. So they can hurt you. So you can get to experience what I went through, what I've been going through. This is what you call hurt people hurt people. Opportunist energy. And with the Hierophant, these women that be married in these long ass relationships, they know damn well they married to a demon. But they'll never tell you that. When they wake up in the daytime and you come to their house, they putting on a whole facade for you. But at night, they fighting demons. But they gonna sit and tell you, kingdom marriage this, kingdom marriage that. Fuck that shit. No. No. And the crazy part about it is a lot of them got people all in cahoots with each other. This is destructive energy being brought down. Okay, the divine is bringing down all the wicked intentions of people in these groups and these collaborations, protecting you'll never see the queen. Think about it, Beehive. You'll never see the fucking queen on the front line because the busy bees are doing all the work. They busybodies. Spending all your money, not investing in yourself and your own personal guidance, right? But externalizing yourself. And they know damn well during this season, especially in the universal year of 7, that you need to be reconnecting back to your internal Godhead. But they ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you work harder. They gonna tell you hustle harder. They gonna tell you do what you gotta do. They gonna fear tactic you. They're gonna encourage you to sacrifice yourself and your sanity. It's a distraction. Keep your head in the clouds. They literally made a whole movie called Nope. They literally made a whole movie say Don't Look Up. To literally telling you how the world, you can literally tell them some shit's about to happen. And everybody will say, don't look up. And then what happened to the people that was saying, oh, look, the sky is falling. Here comes Secret Service. They coming to snatch them and threatening them that if they say another thing that they're going to get in trouble. This is real stuff. This is not for fake. You know what I'm saying? And this is why Spirit is telling you that a lot of you that are receiving the recognition that you're receiving, you're being chosen. Okay? You're being chosen to assist with the proper, in alignment with your Godhead. You're being shown premonitions and visions, and you're being given messages that nobody want to say. And so you can anchor true love here. So yes, I do feel like a lot of times, you know, it may sound harsh, but a lot of you're going through a shift, you're going through an upgrade. A lot of your thought processes or things that you once wanted, it ain't even interesting no more. You know what I'm saying? That job ain't interesting no more. That's not a coincidence. That person you once wanted ain't even interesting no more. That's not a coincidence. That just means that you're ascending. You're becoming a master of thyself. That just means that you are able to hear the voice confirming within you. When you are able to hear it outside of yourself, you're growing exponentially. And that's when I know that my job as a confirmation is done. You can grow. You can continue metamorphosing. I would never hold nobody back. The more you become comfortable with change and the ebbs and flow of life, the master you become of yourself. The more you can work with, the more you can receive, the more you can give. See, they've been having you giving and receiving the wrong way, with the expectation of something in return. And everybody ain't gonna get it. And that's okay too, because I don't need to control the narrative of who it's meant for. I'm just gonna get it out, so I can get, so I can sleep better. My ancestors don't play about me. Which means your ancestors don't play about you. Because if you're watching this video, that means that your ancestors are solid with you. If I exist, then I know there are millions and millions and millions and millions of more of me. That's all you got to tell you. Remember that if you are a creation of an expression of that light body, then there are many of you. You are not just one person. You're not singular. There are many other people that are waiting for you to say yes. On my other channel, like I used to do that all the time. I channeled messages with, even without cards, I was having dreams and different things like that. And I'll never forget. This always happens. They don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear you change. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear you change. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you outgrow that company, that job, that environment, that community, those relationships. They don't. They don't want you to outgrow that church. They don't want you to stop paying your tithes. They don't want you doing a lot of stuff. Look at that. Didn't I say that? As soon as I said paying your tithes, they don't want you to shift your perspective and expand and evolve. Don't get too over yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Stay humble, they say. Let's talk about you. Let's see what's under that skirt. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's under that robe you wearing. Look at this person's face. They're looking like, I come in peace. I don't mean no harm. I'm just telling you, this is the work of God that you coming up. Listen. This is what the magician, they know you about. They know that you're onto something. They know you can see through them. But they don't want to have to tell you that they in bed with a lot of these other connections. You see that? You got this magician, you got this property for sale, you got the water supply, plastic, you got stock markets and trades, you got Botox, you got CNN, Facebook, Twitter, all manifesting. And then not to mention, we got aren't these certain injection brands? Listen. Raising the numbers, dipping it. This is all manipulating creation. Using they're using the fifth element. Really. And they're trying to distort the sixth element. But we ain't gonna go all the way up there. So let's just see. So a lot of them are now they want to make up with you. All right, they want to make up with you. But again, I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. I ain't never gonna lie to you. Okay, I might stutter. I might, say, give me a second, let me process this information. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. For our highest and greatest good. Because I need to hear it too. I need to replay it so I can tell myself, remind myself. So, man, this is crazy. No matter who comes back around into your life, as long as they are not trying to have sex with you, move in with you, or be codependent with you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you got anybody coming up in your life, and that is something that how they want to re-enter your or reacclimate into your life is through sexual energy, all right? You hear that ding? Put their ass on ice. Tell them cool off. They're going to be all right. They might try to fear tactic you or make you feel like, oh, they can go get it from somewhere else. Better someone else than you. Okay? Better someone else than you. Look at this person. Somebody mad that they don't want you. They don't want to hear that. Because they're trying to dominate the situation. There is a power struggle going on right now in the ethers. And it's not even masculine and feminine at war with each other. It's like somebody else is playing God. And it is not the Most High. It is not the Creator. It is not natural selection, natural design. This is man-made constructs. Initiatives, okay, partnerships, collaborations, and yes, you know, Okay, tell her come here. So let's close out this reading, you guys. So whoever needed to know that, like in this season, look at that, the Lovers. Like I said, do your own research, okay? A lot of this stuff, I don't have no receipts to offer you. I don't got no proof. I don't have nothing. All I have is my spiritual intuition and my spirit guides, my ancestors. All I have is my connection with Source, okay? Now, you can go and check your sources if you need validation on what makes sense for you. But this is just what it is. I have nothing to prove to anybody. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you're just changing. You see people's false intentions, okay? A lot of times, you know, they call you crazy, but you can see clearly, all right? They may have bamboozled you once or tricked you once, but they ain't gonna be able to trick you ever again. Someone's helping you mature. The changes and the intentions that they're telling you, like they're like, pay attention to your behavior patterns. Pay attention to what you're doing. Doesn't it look a little familiar? This person is doing it because they genuinely love you. And I feel like whoever this is like you running into ongoing traffic because it's like an addiction. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of this. Or you're being encouraged to settle down with the wrong type of person, and your person is trying to tell you like, hey, listen, something about these is something about your doctrines. Where you're getting those doctrines from. Check the doctrines and then test these spirits and test these doctrines that you are subscribing to. Acceptance. So you're just going towards your destiny. You're on a quest towards your destiny, and that's exactly where you're going. And it looks different for every single person, and this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but for those that it does resonate for, it gets better. I feel like surrendering control is really important during this season. Look at that. You know how we were talking about intentions? And you have 7 here, which is the universal year 7. So this year, you will receive your flowers. Okay? In life and not in death. You have the honoring path. And I feel like anyone that they will honor you. They will love you. They will cherish you. They will have the moral values to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, and vice versa. And this is the intentions of the divine. It's never to hurt you. It's only to help you remember that you are divine. You deserve better. Look at that. Seer. You see very clearly what you see and what you know. This is only confirmation of your own intuition. See beyond the current situation. Yeah, didn't I tell you got your ancestors helping you? You got elder. And it says move beyond ancestral patterns. So like I said, you're being helped and assistance to move beyond the ancestral patterns. So take a look at your ancestral patterns that you're currently breaking. And see beyond the current situation of what your reality looks like. You may see like, oh, everybody's getting love but me. They're not in love. They're pretending to be in love. They could be vloggers. They could have the best lifestyle. And you may feel like that person's going to be able to give you all. But love is not something that can be constructed. It's an experience. It's real. You'll know the difference based off of addressing these patterns. And in the process, as long as you're staying rooted and grounded to nature, your true nature and who you are and what you aspire to have for yourself within, you're going to always be able to see what real love is. You're going to always be able to see clearly through the facades of people. And just like we started this reading, we're going to end it with this transformation. Taurus, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.